Central, heat advisories and air quality alerts in effect around the tri-state. AccuWeather has the latest on the forecast just ahead. The search continues for two teenagers who disappeared in the surf off Jacob Reef Park in Queens last night. An overnight rescue on the Long Island Sound, where Connecticut police say they caught a man trying to drown two young children. Mayor Adams says he supports the decision by the DA to drop charges against most of the pro-Palestinian protesters who allegedly took over a building at Columbia. And Senator Bernie Sanders, the headliner in the Bronx, this afternoon at a political rally ahead of New York's primary day next Tuesday. Well, the Mets visiting the Cubs this afternoon. Right now, they are in the third inning, end of the third inning, that is. And the Mets are now trailing 6-0 already, just getting underway at the Barclays Center. The Liberty hosting LA. Later tonight, the Yankees host Atlanta. First pitch, 7:15 p.m. Wind speed time 321. Traffic and transit on the ones. Here's Russ Meyer.
Bad scene in Queens on the Long Island Expressway. This is eastbound, and this is over by right around 99th Street, between 99th and 108th Street. There's an overturned vehicle involved in this situation. We have got 3 lanes closed. Only the right lane is squeezing around it. So we have delays, which go back to the BQE. And the westbound slowdowns back to the Van Wyck as well. Now, we've got the Grand Central as one option. It is actually doing pretty well on the eastbound side. It is going to be a sluggish, so parts are still running Clearview. The westbound side of the Grand Central is a bit slow into the LI and again by LaGuardia. Now, over on the westbound side of the LI, you got that slow down by the accident, but otherwise, it's not too bad. Now, also in Queens, slow down to the southbound Cross Island. Off the Thruxton down to the LI, the Clearview is better. Here's what you need to know about the previews themselves. We're about 15 to 20 for the inbound side of the GWB, but outbound from the Cross Bronx, about 30-35 minutes, maybe 10 minutes for the Bridges of Lincoln. Island Tunnel inbound, only about 10 minutes, but you can't get there from Pulaski Skyway. That Pulaski Skyway is closed for weekend work. You go to Shortwave 109 or the New Jersey Turnpike instead. I'm Russ Meyer, our next report, 331. 10 winds on 92.3 FM.
Well, the blazing heat and humidity we've had much of the week continuing into this weekend. The city has a heat advisory in effect through tomorrow. Meteorologist Carl Erickson with the latest on the forecast now from AccuWeather.
We got up to 93 degrees this afternoon as we're in the third day of our heat wave. With all that heat and humidity in place, there's some spotty storms around cooling some of you off. When those storms move through, temperatures will get knocked back down into the 70s briefly, but then rebound quickly back up to the 80s, close to 90, with that sunshine returning this afternoon. Don't expect much relief tonight. The storms fade away this evening, leaving behind a warm, muggy night, only down into the mid and upper 70s for a low. Right. One more day in this heat wave tomorrow. Yeah. 94 expected. Real feel temperatures close to 100 in the afternoon. As the heat wave breaks, watch out for strong gusty storms late in the day into tomorrow evening. Back to you.
Okay, now in addition to that heat advisory, we have an air quality alert in effect to the tri-state. Stick with 1010 winds at 92.3 FM for updates on the forecast from AccuWeather. More than 100 million Americans have been under excessive heat warnings and advisories in recent days, especially here in the tri-state.
Oh, my God. Okay, let me catch my breath. Hey, hello, T-Radio Net 72. Hope you're doing well. So let me show you something. So, of course, let me get my SD card out of my pocket. Give me a second. Sorry. Let me catch my breath, too. I want to get some water. So this one was from the other day. About 3 days ago now. With the Q3. Of course, I got nothing out of this one. 24 hours of recording, nothing. So now, I was going to take that one out last night. I didn't do it. I let it run all this time. So I'm going to show you how it looks. It's still running. It's still running. So you see it's line in, line out. The volume is low. I left it like this for over, it's definitely 24 hours plus 30, probably about 36 hours maybe. So I'm going to take it out now. I'm going to put it on the computer. I'm going and see if I can, I'm going to take out the SD card from here. I'm going to put it on the computer. I'm going to open up the files in Audacity and see if I had a catch in the last 36 hours using this radio. Okay, it's hooked up to in the back. It's hooked up to the disc cone. I had it on 92.9 all this time. The volume is low. You don't need to have the volume up because I'm shaking because I don't have a tripod. This is just a little. Sorry for that. Let me take off my glasses because it's making me dizzy right now. So let me actually point it like that with the tripod. Hold up. Let me set this. I'm sorry for all the shaking. I'm sorry. I just came up the stairs. I am huffing and puffing right now. That too. You don't have to have the volume on. See, right now, look. Nothing, right? There's nothing in that station, right? You can have the volume down. Doesn't matter. I've been running this for over 36 hours with the Q3 recording. If anything would have came on 92.9 in the last 36 hours, I have it recorded. And the Q3, what it does is every hour, it makes an MP3 file. I think it's 128 kilobits per second compression. So I have about maybe 1.5 gig of audio in there. When you open an Audacity, let me put this microphone back. When you open an Audacity, if there's no signal, it's gonna be a flat audio file. That means there's no stations coming in. If I see a wavelength in there, that means I caught something. So this one was automated. There's a video out there. Tyler Burt made it about 4 or 5 years ago. I forgot when it was. It might be 4 or 5 years ago. It's probably about 5 years, I think. He actually explains this method. But I'm trying to do it here. See if I can catch something like that. I plan to get a second Q3 and set up another frequency, maybe lower. Or this one I may lower. I don't know yet. Have another setup with that one. Originally, I wanted to try this one with it. But this one doesn't have a line out. This one has, where's it? It has earphone out. But the problem with this one, the battery sucks. The battery life on this thing, because I have a cheap battery, I need to get a good battery or plug it into the USB, just power USB. But I tried that without the battery. Unfortunately, the wall that I have here is very noisy. Even on FM, it got noisy. So when you plug it in, I'm sweating like a wow. So when you plug it in, it brings some noise in. So, you know. Yeah, I went to DX Maps and I saw there's some skip today. I saw some. I was like, wow, I saw some. But I didn't see some in this area. But so this one I need to get. If I plug it with the USB for power, I need to get a quiet. It was too noisy with the wall work. It was too noisy with the one of the MLA 31 I used. It was noisy, so I couldn't do it. But anyway, this is a very good radio for that. Also, I may try the PRD5. Sorry, PRD5. But that one doesn't have a line out. And this one doesn't have a line out. So what I'm going to do now is, let me put my glasses on. Let me take a sip of water. Yeah, I need to sign. I signed up with them before, but I didn't use the account for a long time, and they disabled my account. So I don't know. Maybe I'll sign up with them again. Yeah, I know you get notifications for all that. I'm not signed up to any of that yet. I may sign up with that too. Yeah. Coastal Waves and Wires. He has a great channel too. He's a ham radio channel. I forgot how many subs. I think he has 15,000 subs. I forgot what. He told me that yesterday. To try lower frequency. So that's the next step. So I'm gonna see what I got here. And if I didn't get anything, then I'm gonna try lower frequency. I'm gonna leave it there. So yeah. But this is the one that I really have open, and I've seen people with this frequency a lot. So I said, let me try this one first. But if not, I'll try a lower one. So put it like that. So T Radio 1972, we got some, same here. We have rain. There was some thunder, but I missed out on the downpours. Okay. Yeah, it's wet out there right now. We just had rain a little while ago. And hello, Bobby. WA 5107 SWL from Morgan City, Louisiana. Hope you're doing well. T Radio 1972. Yes, there was E-skip this morning, but I was asleep when it happened. I think it ended before 11 o'clock this morning. Okay. And yeah, I get email notification from FM list to get an idea when he skipped. Yeah. Like I said, I had an account with them. I signed up with them, I think, over a year ago. And first, it was a pain in the ass. I don't know. They kept whatever. It was ridiculous. Plus, it was in German. I don't know what the hell. And then my account got deactivated because it was not inactive. It was inactive or something. So I said, I'm done. I don't like to sign in places where it's too much of a hassle. I'm sorry, it's too much of a hassle. I'll try it again and see. I'll try again. Maybe I'll make an account with them because I know you guys get alerts from them. And then DX Maps also, I think, does alerts. I'm not sure. Or I think it's the same people that own them or something. I don't know what it is. This is all new to me, Michael. It's all new to me anyway. Most of my catches are in non-commercial section below 92. Okay. So I'm gonna have to try that. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stop the recording. Actually, yeah, I'll stop it. Let me stop it now. I'll stop the recording. And that's it. Let me turn this off. Plug this. Plug this. Let me turn this off. So now I removed it. So let me check out the SD card. Here's a painting. I'm gonna put that there. I'm gonna use this caddy. This is my little caddy for the computer. All right. I'm gonna put it in here. Yeah, so see, I didn't put the date on it because I was gonna come back 24 hours later, but I didn't. Let me click on the. Let me see. Actually, what's up with the mouse, man? What's going on with this mouse? Oh yeah, it's a lot. But I could tell they're all the same. Yeah, I don't think I got anything because they're all the same file size. So that's not good. So let me show you how it looks like when you okay, so let me move this out the way. This microphone. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try another frequency. Because this is the removable disc, of course. It's gonna make a folder like that, record your zero, whatever, record or whatever it was called, record zero. Where's my mouse at, man? So these are the files. It's all MP3 file, MP3 file. So I need to download Audacity. Give me a minute for that. I don't have Audacity on this one. So let me when I download Audacity. Right now they're all the same file size. So that means it's all the same. There's not gonna right away I can tell. If they're all the same file size, nothing happened. So let me go to Audacity, but let me see. Maybe I don't know. I think not. So let me open up another tab over here. I'm gonna download Audacity. It's not gonna take that long. I don't have it installed on this one. Audacity. Audacity. Free audio editor recorder. Okay. So this is Audacity. Okay. Audacity. We're going to download Audacity without the extras. It's a 15 megabyte file, it's not that big. So now we're going to install it. I'm going to open the folder. We're going to install it. Let me go to the installation. Yes, we want to install it. Thank you very much for blocking my screen. Okay, I need to drag and drop this one. Anyway, let me use it. Actually, no, I'm going to go over here. I don't want it. It's right in my screen over here. It's really over here. Come on, people, get it together, people. And it pops up over here again. Jesus Christ. Sorry. Anyway, let me just go through the install. Come on, install. Chop, chop. I don't want to launch it right now. Finish. Because I want to explain before I launch Audacity. Over here. You hear the Frank cranking, I'm sorry. I know the audio quality of the screen is like, what the hell happened now? What is ground going on here? What's going on here today? Like a nervous wreck here today. Come on, people. All right. So I saw Audacity. So let me find it. Okay, we can minimize it. Actually, let me close this tab. Oh, come on, bro. Let me just open it over here. That's let's open it over here. Come on, man. Okay, don't show this to us. All right, let me drag this over here. There we go. Okay, close this one. We don't need this one. Too many system resources. Okay. So let me maximize this up. Let me put on the proper location. I don't want people to see my file structure and all that nonsense. Too many system resources. Okay. 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 So I want to make sure I do all of the file. Okay. No, don't go back to. Shit. Sorry, BG ready out the window for the get-go. Let me open up the file and close it. That way it remembers it. Okay, Gordo. I'm going to open up the last one. Come on, bro. In the meanwhile, let me read the, TV Radio 1972. I think I'm going to hold off on the SDR this year. I want to make use of the. Actually, I have a. Well, anyway, I need to. I wish I could review that SDR. There's another one that's been out for a while, but you need a fast computer for this one. And it's like $169. This one, literally, you can record the whole FM spectrum. Not AM, FM. But I can't do it with any of these computers. It'll be too slow. Because I have one. Anyway, I explained. I was playing it in another. I don't want to. So I was looking into that one. All right. So let me close this first. No, I don't want to say project. Thank you. So when you open up Audacity, it looks like this, right? It looks like this. It looks like this. Okay, I need to move back. When you want to see the MP3 file here, you want to see the wavelength, you go to File, you go to Import, Audio, and then these are the ones that are on. These are the ones that I just got off the radio. So let's start with the first one. Open, and it's gonna open it up there. Open it up there. I'm not gonna go through all of them because I have an idea already. So you see nothing. Nothing. This is 1 hour. This 1 hour. This file is 1 hour long. Okay? So as you can see here, 92.9 in that hour, nothing. No catches. There's a little anomaly here, but it's nothing. And you can hear it. And you know, man, let's go like 15 minutes. Around the 17-minute mark. See, nothing. Right here, see, 16 minutes. In that hour mark, nothing. So it is nothing. That anomaly is nothing. So we can safely say that this one has nothing. Zero. So let's close that. No, we don't want to save it. And you know, I'm gonna go random because at this point I know none of them. I'm gonna tell you why. It's pretty simple. I know why any of these, they're all the same. See, they're all the same file size, 55,384 kilobits. They're all the same size. That means nothing happened. Nothing happened on any of these. Okay? Nothing. All right? So it's safe to say that it wasn't a waste of time because I wanted to do it anyway. I wanted to try it. But now I know his recording is working. But unfortunately, I did not catch anything. Okay? I'm going to go random on it to show you. So let's import another one. So right now it's 0. So let's try like the 24th hour. The 24th hour of this recordings. Open. I think they're all going to be the same. They're all going to, because right now the file sizes are all the same. So I'm learning something about the file size. The file size is the same. Pretty much they're all going to be like this. Nothing. So it's safe to say that I did not catch anything. Had I would have caught something, the wavelength would have been crazy. You know what I mean? It would have been like up here. Then I would have caught something. So I'm going to try again on another frequency. I'm going to go lower. Michael, can you suggest me a frequency? We're about the same area. Give me a suggestion. I'm going to record that frequency. I'm going to leave it out there for the next 24 hours. If you want to try commercial frequency, you can try 98.5 because 98% does not broadcast in HD. I don't care about HD. I just want to, So now I want to go actually, I'll try non-commercial ones, the lower ones. I'm going to try lower, but I'll take that one into consideration. I'm going to make a note of it now. 98.5. I'll try that one in the future one, but I want to try a lower one. Or, below 92. So So I'm writing it down right now as you post it. I'll try 98.5. So I'm gonna put that one. I have a little post-it note. There you go. See, I take the inputs of my audience. So you have a suggestion for anything lower than 92.9? And sometime I'll come back and revisit 92.9. Or if I set up another radio. So as you can see, nothing here. And they're all going to be the same because unfortunately, I can tell right away because of the file size. See the file size are all the same? That means nothing happened. And I got 1 through, so 55 hours, 2 days plus. So I'm going to wipe all these out. Because to me, they all, that one because I took it out right before. That's why it's a little different. Because I didn't let the hour finish on this one. That's the one that you just saw ticking. Okay? So that's why it looks different. Believe me, there's no catches on any of them. I can tell right away by the file size, they're all the same file size. No catches. No catches on, on none of them. No catches. Okay? So we can close this file. Let's close this file. And I'm going to open up another one just to show you that they're all the same. So we're going to import audio. Let's go to the next to last one. Actually, we're going to go to about this morning, about the 48th hour this morning. Open. There's not going to be anything. There shouldn't be anything. Because they're all the same files. Hello, James Party. I hope you're doing well. Trying to stay cool here. Unfortunately, I'm up here in the sauna today. I'm in the sauna room. So as you can see, same thing, nothing. There's no catches. Okay? Nothing. Nothing got no catches. So it's safe to say, because they all now that I've been doing this for a few days, the same file size, no catches. So now I know when I see this again, don't even bother opening Audacity. You're not going to get anything. Have I would have had a different file size, then there would have been an anomaly. In other words, a catch. And that MP3 file would have been a catch. So right now you can see there's nothing. Nothing, right? You got little tiny wavelengths, but it's nothing. It's nothing. That's just noise. You can play right here. Nothing. Not enough for me to, okay? Nothing, okay? Nothing. Close that. So nothing, no dice. No dice, people. Let me put the last one. But maybe you'll hear the audio when I was trying to take it out. But sometimes when you take it out, you hear little audio. Yeah, nothing. See the same thing. So it's working fine. It's just okay. So I'll take that one in mind. I'll make note of that. What? My belly hit the button. Sorry. 91.3. Oh, you deleted it. Okay, never mind. Message retracted. Okay. So I think I'm not gonna write that one down. Anyway, so as you can see, no dice. Okay. So I tried this method. It's just and like Michael said, he ran into it too. There hasn't been much activity lately. All right, because I've been checking DX maps. Nothing's been going on. Now, of course, hey, there goes my Top Gun shirt. Let me go back up here. I'm gonna close Audacity. Let me close that. So that's one way. If you don't want to hope pie in the sky falls from the sky, whatever. I just said that pie in the sky falls from the sky. That makes no sense. It's the heat. This is one method of trying it. Okay, so there's one method of trying it. The SDR method is actually better because you can really say, okay, The only thing the SDR method is going to take some hard drive space. Unfortunately for me, the computer downstairs, the one that I stream on, the one with the SDR right now, I only have a 256 gigabyte SSD drive. That's it. I am going to go ahead and buy tonight another hard drive for that one. And because I want that one to restore my SDR files when I record, because that's the one that's going to be. I don't have it up here because I spend most of my time in the basement. You know, so I want to have access to that 24/7. Up here, you know, at 3 in the morning, my brother's sleeping, my wife is sleeping, my son, you know, I don't want to wake people up coming up here. So I have my SDR setups down there now. So I need, and then the FM antennas that are up there, I'm gonna send them down to the basement, the cables. They're gonna be hooked up to the SDR, HD receiver. And that's my FM. That's gonna be my. I'm trying this here because I want to show people that there's different ways. Of course, in my case, no dice. But I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna keep trying. You can easily give up and say, this is pie in the sky, whatever. No, I'm not gonna give up. So, DX Mac, that's what I wanted to show. Man, I'm having Biden moments right now. Yeah, so you see DX Maps. Look at it today. Look at all that today. For FM. Well, not much on FM right now. Oh, yeah. That was all bands. Okay, that was all bands. Yeah, I don't want that. Yeah, so this morning. So, it has been like, and I know also based on, for example, I go to his channel, TV Radio 932. I go to his, why is it freezing up? What happened? What's going on today? The gremlins are out today. I go to his channel. That's, especially lately, because I know when he catches something, that means I'm nearby him. I'm only, I don't want to disclose his location. He has it on his channel. I don't want to do it here. But it's not far. It's about 10 miles, maybe. I don't know. He's not far. He's in, I'm in Yonkers, New York. He's in NJ. I'll just leave it at that. And so I know whatever he's getting, that means that's telling me, okay, it's on. So that's why, I check out his channel. When I like he's been posting lately, Tropo. I said, okay, cool. So I know that it's not there yet in the last few days. So yeah, Mike, I use you as reference. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna try one of those lower ones, like 88.1. Anyway, let me read that. James Farley, hello. Yeah, I received some e-skip on 91.3 if there isn't any private one. Yeah, of course. That's a private one. Anyway, that one the other day, that was a pirate. Because there is no frequency on that we know of, 88.8. No. And the phone number is from Florida. It was I forgot the area code. Was it 229 or Georgia? I think it was a 229 area code. It was in Spanish. So I looked it up the area code and it was I thought it was 239. It was between 229 and 239 in Spanish. But sometimes when they talk, it sounds similar. Depending on what type of Spanish dialect, because I'm Puerto Rican. My Spanish is different than Mexicans. They just talk. It's just it's a different tone. They pronounce certain things differently. It's like in the USA, we say car. In Boston, they say car, the car, the car, the car. They don't pronounce the R. Over here, we roll the R's. In New England, they don't roll the R's. So it's the same thing in Spanish. So I can make a 229 or 239 in Spanish. So I check both of them. And they're both, but doesn't mean that it came from there. Because anybody, you can have a cell phone or whatever from another, it doesn't matter, or Google numbers, so that doesn't tell me that it originated from there. It could have. 88.1 pirate, it could have originated from the South. I could have just, but, sorry. Yeah, my God, whoa, look at me, bro, drenching. Because that's what I'm doing the last year, because I want to come up here and show you guys what I've been doing. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put another SD card in there. I'm going to take that one down and erase that one. You go in my hands. I'm going to try another frequency now. And leave it on for 24 hours. I got sweat today. Woo, look at that. Sweaty. Caliente. Okay, so you see, SD card. So this goes this way. So insert it. Gracias. Saludos de España. Tu video muy claro y interesante. Gracias y bienvenido. Bienvenido. De España. Bueno. So now we're going to hook this up, right? Line in. And then the power. Because the battery's not in here. You don't put the battery. Because these batteries, they tend to swell up if you leave it in there while you have this on. These BO5C, they're notorious for swelling. So yeah, I'm going to show you there's no battery in here. See? No battery. Don't leave the battery here and leave this plugged in for hours and hours and hours. Those batteries swell up and you don't want to do that. Okay? It's this type of battery. For that radio, it's this type of battery in case people don't. Okay? Oh, sorry. And so if you're going to have it plugged in for a long time, just take the battery out because these batteries will swell up and you'll damage it. So now let's hook up the power. USB. So it's on standby. I'm going to put on MP3 mode. It's on MP3 mode right now. Sorry. Let me just show you guys. It's on MP3. It says line. I don't know if you can read it from there. It says line. All I got to do now is just press record and that's it. But I'm not going to do that yet because I want one on another frequency. So let's see. I'm going to try. Yeah, it could be that, but I don't think it was that. Eighty-eight point one. I'm gonna try 88.1, but let me see. Yeah, that's 88.1. 88.5. I think 88.5 is My name is Bobby. Oh man. Ukraine requires the necessary. No, not 88.5. I'm gonna go to my list. Hold on, let me go to my list. So far, yes, it's slightly different from where you are, even though you're not far away from me, but my God, I'm sweating. Sweating like a pig. Let me see what I'm gonna try. Yeah, 88.1 is a log jam. Look, I'm using this as a reference. 88.1 is too many. I'm definitely not going to use that one. So I could try 88 point. Let me see what he has. Yeah, that's a log jam. Yeah, see, the thing is that my location is very crowded on FM. Very crowded. Let me see what the other one he suggested. 90.1. No, not 90.1 because that's Stony Brook. Can't use that one. I don't want to. Yeah, I can't use that one. And I picked up that one. I believe I picked up one up before. Wow. I have to think this through. Yeah, I know. Pirate broadcasters can really screw up DXing. Exactly. That too. Because, I'm next to New York City. We have a bunch of pirates. We have a bunch of them. So, I'm thinking which frequency. Let me see. I really want to try commercial. I don't. I really want to try commercial too. Let me see 98.5, the one that you suggested before. Let me see. 98 point. 98 point. I could do 90. Wow. I know people say I should try lower. It's crowded. It's very crowded at night. Exactly. Hey, hello, David's Radio Room. Hello and welcome and good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, exactly. New York is a hotbed of pirate radio. So is London, England. Yep. And I'm right there. I'm a stone throw away from the Bronx. So I'm right there, if I walk down to the Hudson, I can see the skyline. From right here, I can see the skyline. When I go to the river over here, I can see the GW and I see the skyline. So you can say I'm in New York City, right outside New York City. Wow. What frequency? 93.2? Let me see. Nah, that's not gonna work. 93.
Ella está en New Jersey. Mi amor, solo conmigo.
93.3 looks open. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get this small time. Let me know when it's good. Yeah, boy. Hot, boy, hot, hot. Hot 97. That humidity after the rain, now it's hitting me. That fan is blowing that humidity in here. Oh my God. I'm melting. Oh, I'm melting. Look at that. Under boobage. Wow. I'm doing it for you guys. I could be sitting outside air conditioning taking a nap. So smash that like, baby. You ain't gonna see this anywhere else. Yeah, I was thinking about that too. T-Radio too. HD sidebands can also affect adjacent channels, and that's probably one of them right now. Okay, 98. Let me try. I'm gonna try because I want to leave this record. Let me see. Let me check out my target too. 98. Yeah, 98.7 is WEPN, so there's no EP. So I'm gonna try 98.3. Let me see. Nah. Song number 2. It's bleeding over from 99 points.
serve. For God who has all power, He knows the end of the beginning. He's your shepherd, He's your provider.
Nah, I'm telling you, I have slim pickings, man. Slim pickings. Because, you know, that too, adjacent HD, like sub channels and all that, whatever. Yeah. Hola, amigo. Saludos de España. Yeah. Saludos de Yonkers, Nueva York. Estados Unidos de América. My Spanish is better. Yeah. Oye, muy caluroso hoy. 91 Fahrenheit here in the sunny now. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I guess 40 Celsius. I don't know. 51 minutes in the books. 5 people watch it. 10 likes. Thank you. Yeah, I have to figure this out then because that's why I elected that the 92.9 was it right? Yeah, that's why I liked that one. It's just nothing came in. I may have to just leave it on that one for now if I can't find anything. Let me see.
After a flood never happened, but we still came through for our customers. I can't comment about the Knicks. You couldn't be more spot on, and here's my fear. Big Knicks fan here.
Of course, that's WPN. So, yeah, wow. I'm stumped here. Because that's a big gap from 92.7 to 93.1. And that's why I picked 92.9. And you see, I'm going by this too. See, based on my zip code, I can zoom in that a little bit. And it's hard to read. Let me zoom in. Come on. Oh, come on, bro. Jesus Christ. So you can see the reason why I picked 92.9 because there's a big gap here. So I figured I was safe with that one. I mean, I can still use that one too. But like when you mention 88 and all that, look, this is like crowded. See how crowded it is? This is based on my zip code. When I put my zip code, there's all the stations that I can possibly listen. And I do pick up most of them. Not all, but some. As you can see, 88.1 is crowded. WBGO, I believe, is oh no, it's not HD, it's RDS, it's not HD. 88.3. You know, that pirate was 88.8. So that was another gap. Remember, I had it there, 88. Let me go to 88.8. Let me go to 88.8. Oh my God, this thing. I really hate the tuning for this radio. This is like the worst tuning for this radio. See, right now, 88.8 is dead. It's dead. All right? So, I mean, I can leave it there. You know what? I'm going to try that station. I'm going to try 88.8. But no, never mind. No, because there's no, no, I can't, no, that's, nah. Never mind. Scratch that. Let me see what's 88.4.
Next time on Jazz Night in America. This is the Jazz Night in America. Yeah, on WBGO
88.4 is bleed over from WBGO. So I can't do 88.4. Forget about that. It bleeds over. Let me try.
There is all our
Yeah. 88.5. 88.5. That's the one for Connecticut. Okay, that's the one I picked up. I picked up the one from Connecticut. That's what I normally pick up. Stanford. Yeah, it's crowded band, I'm telling you. .9. I see a couple of them, but I don't hear anything. So this is one I haven't picked up. I haven't picked up any of these. 88.9. You would think I would pick up at least 99. Right? I was just 99, but no. Nothing. Yep. Nothing on that one. Yeah, I know. That too. They're in between channels. Because we have quite a few HD stations here too. So that's why I really picked 92. My best shot was 92.9. It's just nothing. I just didn't get it. I just didn't get anything yet. I know if I leave it there, I will eventually get something. So right now it looks like it might be. I might just go back to 92.9 and keep trying. But I want to try another frequency. But that's the reason why I picked 92.9, because it is commercial. You're gonna get commercial. Plus, I've seen many. Yeah, because I watch all your channels. So I've seen, like, for example, Keegan. He caught a few on 92.9. Michael caught a few on 92.9. So I said, wow, that one is open here. So let me try that one. So I may just leave it there and keep trying. Because that's for me, that's the safest bet. According to my list. You know? 58 minutes in the books, 4 people watching, and 11 likes. Thank you. So I think I might just go back to 92.9 and just try again. Keep trying. Because, eventually I'll get something. So anyway, I'm gonna put it there for now. I'm gonna keep looking at the list, but I want to do it from the air-conditioned room downstairs. But right now it's just too hot up here. So let me go to 92.9. Yeah, I was thinking about 90.7, but let me see. 89.9, nope. Other question. 90. What about 90.9? No.
And star Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, the safe bet for me right now is 92.9. I'm sure. Because I'm using the disco. So let me show you how I set that up real quick. So again, let me put it right here. Let me lower the volume. Eton Field Radio, Grundig Edition, 92.9 right now. I'm gonna try 92.9 again. Hopefully this time I'll get a line out, line in on this radio. You don't have to have the volume up. That's the beauty of this. The beauty of this is you can leave it like this. The beauty of this setup is you can leave it like this. It's not going to bother anybody because you can leave the volume low. It doesn't matter. You can put the volume all the way down low. It doesn't matter because it's line out and line in. Right? You can hear it here. You hear it? The audio is piping through here, right? You can hear it, right? But even this one, you don't have to put it high. You can leave it low. And all I got to do now is press record. Let me move the radio so it doesn't fall off. I just press that little record button. You see it says line? Now it's recording. See the timer now? It's recording. I'll come back tomorrow. Or I could let it run for a couple of days. And I'll do the same thing what you saw earlier. So now it's recording. It's set up to record. So I'm gonna leave it there. And we're gonna check. I'll check back on it in a couple of days. It's really hot. Wow. Yeah, but I'm getting something on 90.9. I checked. I'm getting something on 90.9, and this one, as you can hear, pretty quiet, right? And according to my thing, is the biggest gap between stations. So if something comes in here, it's definitely going to be out of town. So now it's recording. It doesn't matter. Volume up, volume down. I like this setup, but you only can do one station at a time. This setup. And that's it. That's one way of doing it. All right? So I just wanted to show you. I wanted to make a demonstration to show you that my setup. That's why I want to do this live stream. So I want to come up here and retrieve the SD card. I retrieved the SD card. Okay. You know, and we saw the files. And we saw I didn't get anything this time. But we're going to keep trying. I'm going to keep trying. All right. So that's why I wanted to show you guys that. So let me read the so let me read the comments over here. I don't know yet. Because right now, look at me. I'm drenching, man. You know, it's too hot up here. I got the window open. I got the box fan blowing. It's too hot up here to do a long stream today. There's no way I can do a long stream today. Not if I stay like this, by the end of the stream, I'll be soaking wet. It's very humid right now because we had rain, and sometimes the humidity after the rain is the worst. Let me read a couple of the comments and then so Q Sands. I've been listening to radio for a short time. It's truly very funny. I like it a lot. Although small Texan 330 cheaply was SSB included, I was amazed. Yeah, it is a great. The PL 330 is a good radio. It's a very good radio. 90.9 is usually either Pirate or WHYY. Yeah. Yeah. See, over here, it's not listed for me on that one. based on my zip code, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stations, and that's not one of them. The one you mentioned, Michael. Are you going to continue downstairs? I don't know, because I just wanted to come up here and demonstrate this thing. I wanted to show the setup. And then, yeah, I may do one tomorrow. Old Sands. Picking up many weak signals in the apartment with just 5 meters of external cable, and now some other future radios being planned. The new radio that you show is not very well known yet. Okay. Yeah, I bought this radio a long time ago. I paid about $50 on eBay. It was a good buy. The only thing I hate about this radio, it doesn't have a keypad. There's no keypad, so you have to. It's cumbersome. It's you know. And Marriott DX, hello, and I had ordered the Baofeng today, but I made a mistake and I canceled the order because instead of putting the US version, I put the Euro version because I noticed Marriott DX, the Euro version is a lot cheaper. I don't know, for some reason, I don't know why. So I inadvertently placed an order on that one. I thought I was going to get a good deal, but then I saw it was Euro version. I said, wait a minute, I don't want the European version. I want the American version, US, because of the power cord and the charger stuff and all that. So I canceled the order. So now I have to wait till that. So my funds, but I was going to order one from there, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to look on eBay. Unfortunately, the deal that I had is gone. The coupon, I can't use the coupon code. So originally I was trying to get 2 of them for under $92 or so, but that deal's gone. So I'm going to buy one for now, but I'm going to buy it on eBay. I'm going to make an offer. There's a seller that I'm going to make an offer, and I'll try. Yeah, it is because of China Trump taxes, maybe. Because AliExpress, they had one, it was $39. AliExpress had one that was $39 and something cents. It was $39 and under $40 with free shipping. But that's the European version. So I didn't look at I don't know what happened. I think I just dumb me. I went through the whole thing and I even ordered it. So I had to cancel that order because when I saw it was a Euro version, I said, no, I don't want the Euro version. So the American version is $65. That is the cheapest one. $65 US compared to the European version, which is 39 and change. So I said, no, I don't want the Euro version. I can't buy the Euro version. Unless the cradle is the same one as the 1801. It's not here, the 1801. No, it's not said the 1801. Unless it's the same cradle, then I could get away with that. But I don't know. I don't think so. So I had to cancel the order. So it's a setback. So I have to wait. But I saw one on eBay. I'm gonna make an offer and see if I can get at least $50. So I can get it about $50. $50 range. Because I don't want to pay $70 for. I'm sorry. Because the price fluctuates. Yeah, I need to get a good deal. Because I want to get it, but I'm not paying $70 plus right now. I'm not going to do that. For one radio, no, I'm not doing that. Because I was looking at hotspots too. I saw one that was around $70. I forgot the name of it. It's on AliExpress, a small one. It has 2 antennas. It has 2 antennas, a little box. It has an LCD screen. And that one was around under $70. But I want to see reviews on that one. So I may pull the trigger on that, on a hotspot. I may just say, I'll get the hotspot. Because I don't want to pay for 2 of them $150. Right now, if I buy 2 of them, at $65 with the shipping. Even if I could take away the shipping with the taxes, we're looking at $140 plus for two of them. I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that right now. Nope. Because there's other things I'd rather get. Like I need the coax. I need the coax for my antennas. So I gotta allocate what YouTube sends me. I gotta allocate it carefully. I gotta budget it. Because I'm not trying to pay out my pocket. The YouTube money's paying for all this. Okay, so when you guys give me the super chat and the ads, that's what's buying this equipment. I'm not gonna pay out my pocket, although my wife paid out of her pocket to get me this one. But that was Father's Day's gift. Otherwise, I would have. If she wouldn't have bought, I would. That's what I would have bought today. I would have bought this yesterday. Whatever, I got paid yesterday. I would have bought this yesterday. But she got me that. That's what I'm thinking. I'm just gonna get 11701, but I'm gonna make an offer on eBay and see if I can get a good deal on there. Because a couple of sellers had to make offer, and right now it's priced at $65 and change. But I'm gonna make an offer and see if I can get it down to. And see if I can get that. All right. So as you can see, it's recording here. See the count. See the clock. That's the timer. It's recording. That's how you tell it's recording. Okay. So for that, I'm gonna check back tomorrow, or I'll let it run 48 hours, like I did the other one, over 48 hours. You can see there's no. It's not gonna bother anybody. Let me get this out of the way. You can see the setup. It's not going to bother anybody. I can come back in a day or two, take out the SD card, put it on Audacity. But even before that, if the file size are all the same, if the file size of every individual MP3 is the same, no catch. Because now I'm learning now how to do this. But if the file size is different, if it's a lot bigger, that means there's a catch in that audio file. And then you go in there, you listen to it, you cut that, and then you could, I'll show it to you guys on the channel if I got any catches. So this is one way of setting that up. Tylerberg was the one that made a video on this originally about 5 years ago, maybe 6 years. I think it was about 5 years. He did it with 2 radios, 2 separate frequencies. And he caught a bunch of them. So I'm piggybacking off what he did. So if you want to see that video, I'm gonna put the link to Tylerberg's video in my description so you can watch that video. And shout out to Tylerberg for his channel for making that video, because that video got me going. So yeah, so thank you, Tylerberg, for that video, and go check out his video. I'm gonna put it in the end of the. Wow, I'm stretching. I'm excited. I'm like on a concert stage. Bright lights and all that. I'm sweating like Elvis. Before, of course, his well, hopefully that won't be my fate. Thank you. Thank you very much. I miss that man. When he passed away, I was around 10 years old. He broke my heart. My brother was a big Elvis fan, my older brother. So, yeah, Elvis Presley. Yeah, so yeah, I'll try to get a good deal. Yeah, I don't know if it's the China Trump taxes, but no, it just fluctuated because the price. I had a good deal the other day, but I didn't have the funds available yet. So I had 2 radios for $92. The US version, with free shipping. I had the coupon code, everything, but it expired, the coupon code. So, you know, so today I went. First of all, I picked the wrong one, so I had to get a refund for that one. That one is gonna take a few days to post it back to my account, but I still have enough funds. So, but I looked in there, and some of these prices went up. I don't know if they went up because I don't know if they went up because of your video, Mario DX, but the US version went through the roof. You know, I don't know if. Sorry, folks. I think your video jacked up the price. So that's the power of the YouTube. The Baofeng DM 1701 just skyrocket. So yeah, Jim, I'm sweating my you look at that. Look at that. Coming through the shirt now. I'm trooping, man. I'm hanging in there, man. Oh, hello, Dan Robinson. And welcome to the chat. Good to see you. Yeah, I see, the radio here too. This is a great radio. Awesome radio. It is a great radio. Jim's radio check. Baofeng DM 1701 DMR transceiver. So I want to create a hotspot because my DMR repeater is too far. It's too far, and so I want to create a hotspot. You can buy a standalone hotspot, but they're over $100. They're over $100 something. So you can actually use a DM 1701, set that up as a hotspot with because that one uses a firmware called OpenGD 77. You install that software, you could turn that radio into a hotspot. So because I want to talk on 2 meters, 70 centimeter DMR. And Mario DX has a couple of videos on it. You could check out his channel. He has a few videos on it, and he got me into that. Because I was thinking about DMR for a while. I bought that radio, the 1801, but that one you can't do firmware. There's no, you can't do any of that. So I wanted to buy the one that he got, the 1701, the DM 1701. That one you can use that OpenGD77 software to turn it into a hotspot. And all you do is hook that one up to the computer with a USB cable, and that's your hotspot. So you have another DMR radio and connect to that radio, and it acts as a gateway. And that's it. And then you can make contacts all around the world on DMR, like he did. He made contacts all around the world on DMR. So that's what I want to do. So yeah. Okay, so I got you. Yeah, because the one that got me to DMR was Natalie Gray, Glamham. When I saw her do the live stream on there, and I was like, man, I got to try that. Of course, she has a hotspot, a standalone hotspot. But Mario DX took it to another level, which is affordable. DM 1701 radio, OpenGD. There's a handful of radios that you can do that, by the way. I'm going to look at the other ones too. There's a few models that you can install the OpenGD 77 firmware, and you could turn that radio into a hotspot. And that's what I want to do. I may look at another model too, Mario DX. I know Anytone. I believe Anytone, there's a model that they make for that one. There's a handful of radios that I can look into. But the DM 1701 is the one that I've seen a lot of videos on. So I figured go with the one that is already, on video. Use that one. So I'm gonna look into all that. And so it's a little setback because because of the price fluctuation on that. Yeah, exactly. So David Robinson, yeah. So hello to you. Good to see you here. And yeah, awesome. Notice your old video on upgrading the MLA 30. Okay, thank you. Yeah, with the BNC, I have one here. Yeah, there you go. So I took out the old junk cable. It was cheap and frail, and put a BNC because I already had spare. I have a couple of spare BNC old, RG8X. So I said I want to use that. I want to use that. Plus, that's a better cable. So that's why I did the mod. And of course, that video is a nice video. People like it. And thank you everybody for watching that video. And you know, so it's cool. David Robinson. Yeah, check out his channel too, David Robinson. I'll put the link to his channel on my description at the end of the stream. He does radio reviews and all that too. You can also check out his channel. Check out his channel, David Robinson. So I'll put the link to. I gotta put quite a few links today on my description. So I'll put his channel. I'm gonna put again my Rated DX's channel for the DMR videos that I've been talking about. So I'll put his link. I gotta put a whole bunch of links today. But no, that's why I love this community. Because without you guys, I wouldn't have a channel. Be honest. You know, it's a community. We all exchange ideas. Wow, I'm really getting. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa! Sun up, baby. There's a sun up in here. I'm gonna sweat a couple of pounds. I might as well. Oh my God. Gotta stay hydrated too. I could just do a live stream and maybe I'll lose some weight. Do a marathon live stream. Ooh, baby. I'm cooking like Crisco. Yeah, I know the LC90. Yeah, he has a review on the LC90 also. So I'm going to put the link to his channel, Ready DX's channel. I'll go through. I'm going to watch the replay and then I'll remember all the links to put down there. Yeah, I'm sweating my tuchus off. My tuchus. Ready DX, I have the. I'm skipping a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm skipping a little bit. Yeah, I hope you didn't make it expensive. I know it was. So yeah, because it was his videos that I wanted to do the hotspot with the radio. DMR. Yeah, the story about the Eton Elite is a bad one. Yeah, that's a horrible. I don't know what they were thinking when they launched that. It's so hot, man. I can't put my glasses because they'll fog up. They'll fog up, and my glasses are going to fog up. 9th day in a row here, but we're supposed to cool off tomorrow. Well, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, we're getting it here the last few days. Okay, my mouse. So, yeah. So, Mary DX, actually, Danny, you got me to the amount. Well, yeah, but you did that thing with OpenGD 77, and you explained it very well. Because there's videos out there on there, but sometimes people don't explain it how they and you explained it pretty well. So I'm definitely gonna get one, but I want to make the offer on eBay and see if I can get it down at least another $10, maybe even $15, hopefully, and then I'll pull the trigger on that one. I'll get one, and then I'll set up the 1801. The 1701 is going to be my hotspot. The 1701 is going to be my hotspot, and the 1801 is my radio. That'll be my and then we'll talk on. I already got my DMR ID. So once we set that up, I gotta set up Blue DV software, register on the Brandmeister network, and then we'll be on Talk Group 91 talking. And hopefully that I may do it live here. I'll talk to you. DMR. Jim, which one? I don't know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I don't have it up here. The DR 1801. I don't have it up here. It's downstairs. It's a DMR transceiver. Once I have the setup, I'm gonna make my own video on how did I do that setup. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. Okay, scratch that. All right. Spindle Twister 344. What is that radio right behind you that's on? This one is the Eton Field Radio Grundig Edition, not the one with the Bluetooth, because that's the one with the Bluetooth. So this is long wave, AM, FM, shortwave. It has RDS for FM. It has RDS. Right now, I have it tuned at 92.9 because I'm trying to record. If I can get a catch. So I don't want to go through the whole thing again. You watch the replay, you know what I'm talking about. You watch the replay, you know I don't want to rehash all that now. But I'm using this radio because this radio is a good FM DXing radio. That's why I'm using this radio. And it's hooked up to the disc on the roof. I have a disc antenna on the roof. It's hooked up through it. External, hooked up to the disc. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna eventually I'll make a video on that when I have everything set up and I can And hello Tasso, and thank you for your membership. 4-month member, thank you for that. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Thank you very much. So I'm definitely gonna I'm gonna get the DM 1701. But I'm gonna go through eBay. I got that's the best possible price I can get it now. US version. I'll get that one. And I know, and that one's gonna come from China because I already saw the seller says it's coming from China. So that one I'm gonna have to wait for the shipping too. So yeah, the R2000. I bought that one from a Craigslist seller. I paid $50. Of course, it's missing the attenuator. It's missing the attenuator, and so, but and also single sideband doesn't work. The CW and the single sideband doesn't work. But it's a great receiver, medium wave and shortwave, very very sensitive. It's one of my best receivers. $50 I bought it. I'm hoping I can find another one day, and because the replacement parts for this is too expensive. I don't want to. Forget about it. Forget about it. I ain't doing that. Yeah. Thank you very much. Tasso, I saw the video you posted on BBC Midwinter's broadcast. I will watch. Oh, no. You're talking about yeah. I thought you were talking about Monday. Because I caught it at the tail end, too. I caught it at the tail end. But yeah, no, I caught it because when we went in the chat, it was just winding down. So I said, let me record it. Let me hook it up to. So I hooked up this one. I hooked up this one to the MLA 30, and I was listening to it, and then I recorded it with my phone. So it sounded pretty good. So yeah, 11.365 or 685. I forgot. 685, right? I forgot what the. Anyway, so I recorded it and I uploaded it. Dan, can you repost the video showing the upgrade of the MLA 30 to BNC? It's on my. You want the direct link? No, when you go into my page, it's right there. It's a featured video. If you go on the popular videos, it's probably number 4. Number 4 most popular video. So if you go to my popular videos on my page, you'll see it right there. You'll see the video on the MLA30 BNC mod. I think it has 21,000 views or something. I forgot what the number is. 21,000 or whatever. I don't remember. Or 20. I forgot what it was. But I think it's the 4th or 5th most popular video on my channel. So if you go to popular videos, it's right there. You should see it. It should be right there on the page. But I'll post a link at the end of I'll put in the description. I'll put in the description. Thank you. You reminded me. Yeah, I'll put in the description at the end of the stream. So let me make notes of this stuff. Actually, I'm going to make notes of it here so I don't have to So BNC link. My radio link and Dan Robinson link. Dan link. All of them are going to be in my description. I'll put out the description. Because I'm going to put your link too. And, thank you, Dan Robinson. You're reminding me. Yeah. You're welcome, Spindle Twister 344. Let me see. Yeah, 8800. This is 7700. I have the 7700. I don't have the 8800. I wish I had the 8800. I don't have that one. Damn. Yesu FRG 8800 is another farm receiver. Yes. I came close to getting it on eBay, but I have the 7700 behind. That's a 7700. Yesu FRG 7700 is behind that one. Let me just. There you go. See, that's what. Right there. All right. We don't want no mishaps. Yeah. Oh, thank you, my Rated DX sir, for your membership. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Like I say, all the funds go back to the channel. Like I said, I just Google just sent me payment yesterday, so I'm gonna get the DM 1701 tonight. I'm gonna make an offer, see if he accepts the offer, and we'll see. And then I was gonna sign off, but you know what? I got 12 people watching. Thank you. I'll hang in here, man. I'll hang in here. 1 hour and 33 minutes in the books. 12 people watching, 17 likes. Thank you for watching on a hot, sticky day here in Yonkers, New York. Wowzers. Sweating like a... Look at that. Sweat box. Let me see. I'm going to go down here. Yeah, I'm going to make a tutorial, but when I have everything, when I set up everything, I'm definitely going to make a tutorial. Why not? James Farley says, I love my Kenwood R5000. Yeah, it's a great radio. I wish I had that one. Yeah, let me go get I'm going to go get water. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Nice and icy. Ooh, that feels good. Ooh, that feels good. Feels good. I'll be all right. I'll survive. Feels good. All right, let me just put it right there. Let me wrap the towel around it. Somebody's honking. Let me see. Yeah. I mean, eventually I'm going to get a ceiling fan too, and I want to put one here. A small one at least. Put it right there. I have one, a spare one. I can use a spare one. Put it right there. That was one of my things. I want to put a ceiling fan. Eventually, I would like to get another AC, but Google ain't paying me that much. Google ain't paying me that much to get an AC up here. Maybe someday I can just say, yeah, another AC. Can't do that right now. Not in the budget. Not yet. So I got to troop it out like this. Look at that, boy. Look at that. Whoa. I'm talking about. That's dedication, man. That's dedication to the channel right here. I'm sweating for you guys. Tasso, let me see. Yeah, very hot out here, Danny. It started raining before. It was so humid. Yeah, I know. When I started, it was bearable. Now it's just, I guess what happens once you start sweating, it just keeps. Anyways, okay, I could shed a couple of ounces. No, it is wet. So I have a wet towel. It's just that. Oh yeah, that feels good now with the cold water touching it. Oh yeah. Oh. Let me just wrap it around the bottle. I'll try to push for 2 hours. I got 1 hour and 37. If I can make 2 hours, I'll be very happy today. So you can see it's just going to be recording. You see that right now it's been recording for 36 minutes already. Okay. So then I'm going to check that tomorrow. I'll check that and see, but maybe find another frequency. The problem is, like I said earlier, FM band here in Yonkers is very crowded. It's very crowded. I mean, sometimes I envy some of you guys where you guys live at because, like Medium Wave, for example, like Matt in Lapland. That's another channel that I like watching. He gets medium wave stations from China. From China, medium wave. Medium wave. Because in Finland, basically the medium wave band is non-existent. I don't think there is medium wave, local medium wave. So everything on his dial is DX. Here, of course, we got it crowded. We're crowded with stations. Blowtorch stations, But he gets medium wave catches from he got one the other he got one from Iran, I think it was Iran. It's Kuwait or Iran, I forgot. China. I mean, he has a long antenna. It's like a 250 meter. It's a 220 meters of wire. It's it's a nice forest and whatever. 220, and he even hooked up that antenna. He hooked up that 200 meter wire to this radio. He hooked up that 200 meter wire. He did it, no overloading. To this radio. Let me thumbnail. Here we go, thumbnail. Yeah. That's my thumbnail. When I do that, it's because when I go to the thumbnail, I use that as a thumbnail. 220 meters of wire hooked up to this radio, and it does not overload. Does not overload. And he was picking up FM station 300 kilometers away with that wire. It's insane. It's insane. I wish I could put 200 meters of wire here. But it wouldn't help because it would probably overload us with, Yeah, sweating like down here we say sweating like a rented mule. Yeah, I'm sweating like well, I don't want to say, I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it. Somebody said that like no, I forgot. I ain't going there. Yeah. Yeah, my radio DX. He even he had a non-directional beacon from Russia that was on the medium wave broadcast band from Russia. He gets some amazing catches, I have to say. And he has that radio too, the R2000. He has the Kenwood R2000. He has the JRD. That's the winner. Yeah, he's a real nice shortwave receiver. They're very good. But he also has the Kenwood R2000. Yeah, that one, the non-directional beacon from Russia. He picked it up. And that one is on the medium wave band. Over here, of course, that would have been a broadcast band. But I guess, it's amazing. 200, I think it's 220 meters of wire easy. Something like that. Yeah, Tasso, I hope the pets are staying cool today. Linda the cat and the birdies. Over here, they've been going to that bird bath like crazy. I have 3 bird baths out there. So they fly in there, whoa, they get all soaking wet, they drink that water, staying drenched. Now I want to set up a bird cam out there for them. That's one of my projects, to get a bird cam. Yeah, I was going to ask you about the bird bath. Yeah. No, they've been busy out there the last few days. Especially I see them in the morning when they're feeding. It was cute. I wish I could have recorded it, but that's why I want a bird cam. I guess it was the mama dove. She had a bunch of babies. The babies are all eating below, and mama dove said, "Okay, I'm gonna get my bath on." So mama dove was on the bird bath, and she's just cooling off there, flapping her wings and all that, while the babies are eating, while the little chicks are eating below on the ground level. She's up there in the bird bath getting her bath on. I wish I could have had a video of that. I don't know where I'll probably post it on the Danny Show or DYI Danny channel. I could post it there. DYI Danny. Yeah, they're fun to watch. It is very relaxing. It's very relaxing to have that. I wish I could have done this years ago. Very relaxing to have that bird bath. Watch them out there. I got 2 bird feeders there. And I'm probably gonna get a bird cam next. That one's gonna have food, and they can fly to the bird cam, and I can let it play, make videos, or stream it live. I see channels where they do that live. LGR, you know LGR? Lazy Gamer Review. LGR has a live bird cam stream. It's called LGR Birds. Check out his channel. I go to his channel too, LGR Birds. He has a live stream, bird live stream from his home. I guess that's his backyard in North Carolina. He has it in the backyard, and it's just, I sit there and I watch it. I said I'm eating something, I'm on YouTube, I'll watch LGR Birds. LGR Birds. If you just look up LGR Birds. Well, maybe I'll put the link too. Why not? Let me just put that. I remember write it down. I'll put his link too. I like the stream. He has the little Duke Nukem characters on the. He has a little Duke Nukem, I guess that 3D printed. He has them right there on the webcam, on the bird feed right there, and they can. It's pretty cool. Just subject, yeah, LGR birds. LGR birds. It's pretty cool. Because I watch LGR. He's very popular with retro computers, retro gaming. He's very big. He has a big channel on all that. LGR. Yeah. So let me see. 1 hour and 45 minutes in the books. 10 people watching. 19 likes. Thank you for watching. Yeah, James Foley. Yeah, birds are fun to watch. Hey, hello, Glenn Dance. I hope you're doing well. Mary DX, yeah. No shot face, no thumbnail. Yeah, I know. Yeah. James Foley, isn't it supposed to be a field day today? I don't know. No, I went out last night. As soon as I went to Jill's to say hello, and then I recorded that little portion. Then from there, we went to supermarket. We didn't go to Walmart. We went to a local supermarket, and then we bought a few things. And that's it. And then we came home 9 o'clock in the evening around there. That's it. No, we're not going down there. I'm not going anywhere today. As soon as this stream is over, I'm going to go downstairs to cool off. And change this soaking shirt now. Yeah, I watch a lot of other stuff. I watch there's another cam that is owls. There's one for owls somewhere. There's one that had like some falcon nest. I think that one is in Australia, I think Australia. And it's falcons and owls and all that. It's pretty cool to watch, you know. I watch a few of them. There's other live streams that I watch. Nature type thing, like birds or there's one that is the bird one, the same it does birds, but sometimes you'll see a raccoon. Sometimes you see the skunks go there eat. Sometimes they fight with each other. The possum, you see the possum eating, and the the skunk was messing around with him, start egging him on, and they fight. It's pretty cool to watch that stuff. Just ready to check. The cicadas are totally gone. Good riddance. Good riddance. Yeah, right? The cicadas. Oh, my God. James Father, I also like to watch the bears in Alaska in the streams. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's nice. So I'm skipping around. Okay, so just ready to check. The birds are cool, but they're pecking on my roof. They've done some damage. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, they're not really on my roof as much. They don't be there much. Married, yes, I also watch live bird cafe. I just subbed to LGR Birds. Oh, cool. Yeah, LGR Birds. Yeah, he's I'm telling you. Yeah, I watch those. I like those channels. Let me go back up here. I'm just going to go back up here. James Bond, they should do a long wave in the United States. Well, yeah, and I pretty much, even non-directional beacons, I don't have much luck anymore with them. And I yet to try out this radio on long wave. I need to enable the long wave and try it, see if I can pick up something. Also, this radio has a lot of features. There's an attenuator in here. I haven't even got into that because mine is default. I leave mine default. It works fine. But you could set up the attenuator in here. So this has a lot of stuff that I haven't even got into yet. Okay? You can set the attenuator on this. There's a few settings. You know, if I were to go through every single, it would be a long video. You just have to look at the man. When you buy the radio, just look at the manual. There's a lot of settings in here. Yeah, my back is way, right? Oh my God. Yeah. 1 hour and 50 minutes in the books on the sweat box. Yeah. No, it's not that. That's a, I don't. No, it's not raccoon saloon. It's another one. It's a bird one, but the raccoons go by there. This one is a bird one, but at night the bird's not there. And you know, I know it's a bird one because I remember I forgot the name. I have to look that one up. And that one, he's not that. I know it's not that name. I would have recognized the name. It's another one, but at night that's when the raccoons come out, the skunk, the possum, prairie dog. They all come out at night, and sometimes they fight. They go at it. They fight. It's crazy. Yeah. Let me see. Birds are cool, but y'all, sorry. Remember the extra link. I don't want to click on link right now because if it starts loading and it kills the stream, you know, I'll look at it on the replay. I'll watch the video because I'm trying not to do that anymore because last time I clicked on the YouTube link and it opened it up, it was loading slow and it killed my my live stream. You know, for some reason that happened. So that's why I don't. I'll look at it on the replay. Castle, there's one that has raccoons. The channel is called Raccoon Saloon. I'm going to check that one out too. The guy has a house up in Maine. I think that it is abandoned where he feeds them. Okay. He has 8 to 10 cams. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of cams. Live all over the property. That stream on YouTube. I got to check that one out then. Yeah. You're going to have to make a cheat sheet. No, but the manual is pretty. The manual, I showed you the manual yesterday. It's pretty simple. They even have the illustration of the buttons. So it just doesn't say to press it. It actually shows the picture of the button. So the manual, as long as you have the manual, or you can download a PDF. It's pretty straightforward, the manual. It's pretty straightforward. So I don't need a cheat sheet. The manual, because I had to figure out how to switch from internal. There's a switch. On the medium wave band, there's a switch. If you want to use the internal ferrite, or you can use the whip, right? On medium wave. You have to switch it. So you have to put it on medium wave first and press, I think it's this button, meter minus. You press it and hold it for a couple of seconds, a second, I guess, whatever. And you'll see it. Internal, external antenna. You got to switch it. And that only works for the medium wave. Not shortwave, not FM, medium wave. And I think long wave also, but I haven't messed around with long wave yet. So it's you know, everything is in the booklet. Yeah. Same thing with no. With shortwave, I think you just plug it in, that's it. You don't need to switch, if I recall. And you play around with it, you'll figure it out. And like I said, everything's in the manual. It's not a very convoluted instruction booklet like some radios that I own. Some of them are very convoluted. Very small fine print. No, this one is easy to read. The manual is easy to read. I'm telling you, it's very easy. Even for someone like me. Yeah, I know, Jim. Same thing. Really this past almost year now, and no more long wave signal of any type. Non-directional beacon, nothing. Haven't gotten anything on my SDR with any of my MLA 30, MFJ 86, none. And this radio does tend to get warm. So it's power hungry radio. It is a power hungry radio. Because right now I have the stock. I have the stock one from the SH Data one. This is a 2000 milliamp. This is a very low performing battery. This battery is the stock one from the radios, from the XH Data. 2000 milliamp. I'm gonna buy I saw 5000 milliamp hour batteries. I'm gonna use that. Because this radio, it does get a little warm, but it's due to the battery. I don't know. It does get warm though, from what I heard. When I did the live stream, a few live streams back that I had in here going through all the bands, but I had it on for 3 hours. Remember, it was 3 hours straight, more than 3 hours, almost 4 hours, just tuning. I had it on for 4 hours straight, and finally the battery died out. I had to switch the battery. It was warm. This thing was warm, toasty. It was warm. So yeah, I'm gonna look into that Raccoon Saloon. Yeah. So yeah, you don't need a cheat sheet. The manual is pretty straightforward. Believe me when I tell you that it's a pretty straightforward manual. It's probably one of the easiest manuals. It's probably one of the easiest manuals you're ever gonna run into. Seriously, it's that simple. So, but I'm definitely gonna get back. I saw 3-pack on Amazon. I think they 5000 milliamp hour with the charger because I want the charge. I don't have a charger for that. I need to get a charger for that. It comes with a charger, and I think it was what was the price? If I remember, it was under $20. It was probably like 15, 17. Yeah, it might be under $20. It was. I know it was a 3-pack, which that's what I want a 3-pack at least, so I can rotate them, and the charger. And it's 5000. I saw 9000 milliamp hour, but I don't know. I gotta look at the reviews because that I don't know. I get suspect when I see numbers like that because they're probably not really 9000 milliamp. Plus, I don't know if I would. Yeah, I saw 9,000. It's on Amazon. Go look it up. I saw one. Was it eBay or Amazon? 9000 milliamp hours. I did a double test. I said, wow. But it didn't have that many reviews on there. I don't know. I had to be careful with that. Yeah, that's exactly. That's what I'm thinking. It might be fake. They probably just said 9,000, but they're really probably 4,000, 3,700, whatever. You know what I mean? That's what I was thinking, James. They're probably fakes. So that's why I just say I ain't pulling the trigger on that one. It didn't have enough reviews on it. It was like, because I look at the ratings. You gotta have a few hundred rating. This one only had a handful of ratings. Like maybe like 20, 30 ratings. That's it. So I was like, okay, I was already suspect. I'm like, nah, bro. Because I would have heard it on YouTube already from all you guys. Yo, get the 9000 milliamp battery. So I know it's probably fake. 22 live streams. What, today? Right now? Uh, everybody's live streaming today. What is it? Oh, you mean his stream? Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't know. I have to check out his. I have to check out that channel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. They got to be fakes. And that's why. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's why I'm thinking they got to be fake because I was like 9,000 milliamp hour. I mean, I'm sure one of you would have told me already. Yo, get that battery. That battery. So I know it's fake. That's why I see you guys confirming because I was suspect. I was like, nah, that's too good to be true. And the price was cheap. It was not that expensive. It was like the 5,000 one. It was almost the same price. I was like, man, but I was like, nah, that got to be too good to be true. That got to be a fake. So, but I'm gonna look at the 5,000 one. But I want to see reviews on it because I saw a few of them. 5,000 million. I know it's 5,000, but that one I got to be careful too because I don't want to get a fake. I want to get it from a reputable. Because SH Data has 3,700 one. That SH Data makes. I think it's 3,700. Is that their top battery now? 3,700. So I'll look around. I want to get because if I want to set it up like this with the but I like this radio better anyway to do the setup. Because the problem with the Kidosin is if you use the plug, you can run it off the plug without the battery in it. But I heard noise. Even on FM, you can hear noise. So I said, nah, I can't have that. I can't have that noise coming in like that. It's like a little, you can barely hear it, but it's there. So I said, nah. And then the noise level went up. So I said, nah, I can't have that. I like this setup better. Because this is the one that that's what I want to put. Tyler Burt, I'm going to put his link too. I got a whole bunch of links to put today. Tyler Burt, the link to his video. Tyler Burt video. Let me put that. Let me write it over here. Sorry. Right here. Yeah, FM DX Tyler Burt. Right here. My post-it notes. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. That's the other link. So I'm going to put the link to his video. I'm going to put the link to his video on this setup. He made that video about 5 years ago. Probably a little longer. At least 5 years old. On his FMDX setup, he had a couple of these radios. He had two of these radios. Two separate radios. He had this one and the Sangean PRD12, I think it was, the other radio that he used. So I'm going to put the link to his video because that's the setup that I'm doing here. I got the idea from him. So I'm going to get credit where credit is due, of course. Tyler Burt. Plus, he has a awesome channel. Check out his channel if you haven't subscribed to his channel. Of course, many of you know who he is. He comes on here too. And I'm going to put the video of that one, how he set it up, and his catches when he did it. He caught a bunch of stations. I remember I was like, wow. It's the same radio. But I got mine hooked up to this cone. His, he did it with the whip. And he caught a few. I know he caught, because he's from the Chicago area. I know he caught 1,000-mile catches, I believe. I think he caught one from Florida. He caught New Mexico FM station, Texas. Yeah, 2 hours is in the books, baby. Thank you for reminding me. 12 people watching, 20 likes. Thank you for watching. Actually, it's cooling off now because the sun is on. It's behind the building now, so it's actually not that hot now. It's actually cooling off a little bit. Not that bad now. It's not that bad. It's just now I'm sticky. Let me read that comment he posted in Spanish. I'm sorry, I passed him because I was like, merece una pena preparar una barra de ferrita externa con cable. Okay, a ferrite. Where is it? I don't have it here. Oh, I have it downstairs. A ferrite, the antenna. I have spare ferrite. I was thinking about making one, but I have these. These work well for medium wave, and I still haven't tried it with this. I yet to try that radio. I've been doing all that with the stock. Medium wave, I've been doing everything with the stock antenna, but I yet tried this to fine tune it. So, that's why this radio is amazing, because I haven't even tried it with this yet. The AM loop, like a Texan, AM200, the Turk Advantage. I yet to try it with this radio. I haven't tried it because the internal ferrite works very well. And this one, you can use the whip. You can use the whip for medium wave. All right. So I could clip that, either plug it in or I clip it to the whip and use a long wire and for medium wave also, which is pretty cool. All right. So yeah, my Spanish is okay. It's gotten better. Yeah, Keegan has the Bluetooth version. And he makes a lot of this is a great FM DXing radio. It's great on medium wave too. It's very good on shortwave. It's very good on medium wave. And wow, look at me. Wow, look at that. Sweat a couple of ounces. Very good on FM. And it has RDS. That's the one that Keegan has, but here's the Bluetooth version. Okay. He has the Bluetooth, the Field BT radio. I don't have that one. This is the non-Bluetooth version. Yeah, it was a 9,000. I forgot the exact number. It was 9,000 milliamp hour, 18650. But I don't know. It looked suspect. I don't know. I think that was a fake. Probably some other battery in there, and they just probably put the label as 9,000. It was on Amazon. I saw it. If you go on Amazon, put 18650 battery. And I put it with charger or something. And that one was up there. I saw 5,000 one. But I have to look at them carefully because I don't want to buy a fake. And I saw 9,000. One of them was 9,000. What? 9,000? Yeah, exactly. My rated DX. Yeah, not anytime soon though, but I'm thinking about, I want to put it the wrong way going up that hill. That's one of my clandestine projects. It has to be on the down low because I don't want nobody messing with it. And remember a couple of years ago, they were chopping all these trees down. I thought I was going to do some construction there. But I found out it was just the owner of a house all the way up there. What he did was illegal. Basically, what he did, chopped down a whole bunch of illegal. And my neighbor, he's a contractor. They had it out. They had an argument about it because he kept parking his vehicle near his property. So they had a big thing about it. He told me what happened. So what he did was illegal. He chopped down a whole bunch of trees up there. But that's all city of Yonkers property. It's just, it's not a park. It's just undeveloped land. It's still undeveloped. So if I put a wire up there, I have to make it high enough for, because kids wander in there and play. Not play, but there's sometimes teenagers go in there and hang out. All right, take care, Michael. Have a good night. And thank you for the tips and all that. And yeah, so they have sometimes teenagers go up there to hang out, like not mischief, but I used to do that when we were young. We used to go, abandoned buildings and stuff. So they like to hang out there. A couple of times I've seen teenagers go up there, smoke some weed. Not recently, but last couple of years ago. But this one, because people used to go up there to, there was a man that came over here a couple of months ago. He used to live in his block 50 years ago. So he was telling me the stories about that. They used to go up there and smoke weed and drink when they were young. And sometimes they would go up there with a couple of, girls. So I was like, okay, teenage, what teenagers do, they go. Because it's like if you're up there at night, it's very, I went up there at night. It's very, it was kind of scary for me because I don't want to run into no raccoons or anything. But, so I don't want the wire to be like, it has to be tall enough that they won't notice it or hit it. So I have to be careful when I put it up there. I have to make sure not everybody can spot it. And plus I have to get the wire. It's not cheap. I have to get I'm probably gonna go with electrical wire, of course. I have to get a spool. I may try 200 feet. I may buy a 200 feet spool and try 200 feet at least. It has to be at least 200 feet. I really like to have more, but it's expensive. Imagine 300 feet of wire. I had 200 feet of wire years ago, but I used it up for different projects. I had a wire antenna here 120 feet when I first started this channel. I made catches with that, but it wasn't all that. But I want to put it out there going up the hill. But I really want 300 feet to make it worth it. Anything, even 200 feet maybe. But, I have to, one day. We'll see. Okay, so I'm even suspect about the 5,000. Okay, yeah, because that's what I think too. 3,500 is the maximum size. Yeah, because I would worry that thing is gonna explode or something. Yeah, you can use old phone lines. You can use all that. But the reason why I want something durable because remember it's gonna be the winds. There's going to be animals that's probably going to, like squirrels. They tend to run around the wires, squirrels. Anything. Birds, calls, birds. So for me, it has to be good wire, strong wire for me. But you can use phone wire. That's fine. Yeah. Let me go back up here. BT version. So Tasso, I came across an interesting short with a long wire, long wire until I posted the video on the Discord, Danny. Okay, I'll check it out. So yeah, we'll see. But I need to get the wire first. I don't want to break the bank to get it. I'm hoping one day because I go on. I check Craigslist every so often for free stuff. And if somebody's giving away something like that, then I'll probably say, oh, I'll take it, But I haven't come across that. Yes and no, because I'm going to tell you about speaker wire. For that, I want to use speaker wire because speaker wire. The problem with speaker wire is the jacket. Speaker wire is good here, but for that project, I want to use speaker wire because it happened here. My speaker wire snapped recently. But I need to put the connector on it. I'm gonna put it back. It didn't break. It's just at the end. because it was windy a week ago. It was a storm. It was windy, and I noticed the speaker wire part. The speaker wire part of the V antenna fell off. The problem with the speaker wire is that it has that see-through plastic jacket. That thing that's not gonna be long term for weather. The weather is gonna destroy it. It's gonna destroy it. That's good for temporary stuff, but long term is gonna destroy it. Because I have a spool of speaker wire that's hanging. I still have it there. When I look at the speaker wire, it's all moldy inside. It's mold. Water went inside that thing, and it's green now. It's all green, and you can see there's mold there, and the copper in there is it turns green. I mean, because the jacket on the speaker wire is plastic. It's like a rubbery plastic. It's not gonna last long outside. So, because it already happened with the one that I thought it was gonna snap with the storm, but I thought it snapped, but it didn't snap. It disconnected from the connector. But it was my fault because I stretched the wire a little bit. Right before the storm, I stretched the wire a little bit more because it was sagging. Because that wire, I noticed it sags faster. It tends to that rubber thing it tends to stretch easily. So for long-term outdoor use, I will not use speaker wire. What I'm doing that is a temporary thing, but I want to get good electrical wire or solid copper wire for the outside. That speaker wire is temporary. That speaker wire is not going to last long. It's going to break. I can see it's going to snap, and it already snapped from the end. So I tend, even though it does work well temporarily, but speaker wire long term is not a good option to have outside as a wire. In my experience. Yeah, my radio for sure. It has to be a fake. No way an 18650 can have 9800 milliamp hours exactly. I think the most is 3500, and James Farley agreed. Yeah, I think that is I think even the 5000 looks suspect. Because I saw one that was 5000, but it looks suspect. I think I'm just gonna go with first of all, I'm gonna go with a brand name one with a good rating. If not, I'll get the one from SH Data. That's the one that they have at 3500. I think it's 3500. They have one. SH Data. Glenn Dance, I installed the disco you recommended and great on 6, 4, and 2 meter. I put an inline low noise amp and 70 and 33 centimeter from the railroad works well. Wow, nice. Oh, you put an amplifier. I haven't thought about that. I didn't think about that amplifier. Yeah, I may look into that too. Switch to amplifier. See what else I can, But eventually, I'm gonna move that disco first. I want to move it. Tasso, we have some old copper phone lines that are no longer used. Do you think it's worth a shot trying to connect it to? Yeah, you can use it. It's copper and you can use it. All the multiple strands you can side up and make it. Yeah, you can use that. I've seen people make a loop. I saw somebody make a loop. A loop with phone wire. He made a loop with phone wire he used. Because phone wire or network wire, I think it's like 8 wires in there. There's a total of 8 copper wires in there, but 4 to 8, I think, something like that. I don't know. I forgot all that. I forgot all my network phone topology. That's all in college, a long time ago, 20 years ago. But I think it's 4 wires in there, or now they have one that has 8, I believe. I know it's at least 4. Might be more. But remember, it goes by the pin. You got one for the ground. You got all these different, So yeah, you can just bundle it together, and you have it'll work. It'll work. But I had a whole bunch of it. I got rid of some. I still have a few bundles. You know, in case I ever want to put a landline in here again. Yeah. Or VoIP phone. You go to the radio, then they go out to a pole from the copper pole. Now everything is VoIP. Yeah, I know. Voice over IP. Um, yeah, I use SpeakerWire, split it down the middle. Yeah, and that's another thing with SpeakerWire, like the one I did here. I had the one that I had here, 100 feet. I bought it for $6.99. 100 feet of the SpeakerWire. I split it down the middle. I still have the other 100 feet bundled up in the boiler room in case I ever need it. You know, I may do a vertical one. Throw it up on a tree, but make it like a vertical. Just try to go as high as I can with it, and use it as a vertical antenna. And then hook it up to something. Hook it up to, and then maybe try a vertical wire. You know, 100 feet of the. So maybe I'll try to get up as high as I can. I don't know. That's another project I'm thinking about, vertical. And use that for I seen a channel that he did that a long time ago. When I first started my channel, he had a vertical wire that goes straight up. I think he had a 60 feet up. And he used that for medium wave DXing. Medium wave DXing. He had a 60 feet of wire. I think it was 60 feet out, all the way up to the tree, just vertical. And then he hooked it up to, I forgot what he hooked it up to. And then he used that for medium wave DXing. And this thing's insane. And that's a good thing about the hobbies. Experiment. Have fun with it, you know? Have fun with it, experiment. You know? Sometimes you gotta make use of what you have. That's it, you know. In my case, the same thing. I wish I had like 5 acres of land and things like that, but I don't have that. I don't even have 1 acre of land. I wish I had some property, you know, but I could run, you know, 200 meters of wire. You know, I don't have that type of property. I wish I had that. Like a beverage antenna, you know, things like that. Yeah. Married the extra. Oh, Tasso. Yeah, I have speaker wire as well. I want to. Yeah, you could exactly experiment with the speaker wire. You know, I have bundles of it all over the place. I have like 40-foot piece here. The one that I use for the V antenna, the other half of it is bundled up in the boiler room. I got 100 feet of wire. It's there. I may do something with it soon. Pointing, maybe put that one on the roof, pointing down away from. I don't know. I'll think of something. All these antennas, man. All these choices. Yeah. See, now it's better. It's getting better now. It's not as hot now because it's getting dark out there now. So let me go for the fan for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, it's feeling better out there now. It's much better. I went to the fan and it's like my monitor is blocking the fan. And I don't want to lower this thing down. I want to stand up. If I would be sitting down, I would have been stuck to that seat. I would have been stuck. Yeah. Married the extra, as long as the copper is not attracting any noise, then it's worth trying. Although not a day with light. Yeah, of course. That's another thing. I don't, I'm always worried about that. That one day, because people ask me, people sometimes they send me a message or whatever, or make a comment about it, like, you're not afraid of lightning? I'm like, no, because most of the time, for example, right now, the disconnect's connected to here. Well, let this the end fed is not. Oh yeah, it is connected. Yeah, it's connected around the end fed. So sometimes I forget, but I come up here. I usually disconnect all my antennas, and then in the basement, my television antenna, and that's it. Sometimes I forget. When they say the chances of getting struck by lightning is astronomical. I don't want to test that I don't want to test those odds, but same thing like winning the lottery. They're astronomical, right? So the day that this house get hit by lightning, I'm gonna play lotto after that because I know I'm gonna. That means I already astronomical. The odds. There's people in history that got hit by lightning more than once. I don't want to find out. But if it does happen, it's astronomical, right? You get hit by lightning or whatever. And anyway, yeah. So yeah, well, I will. Of course, I was worried. So I do what I can. I just come and disconnect my wires. That's it. That's all I can do. And believe me, that sometimes that doesn't stop. Even when antennas get hit by lightning and my antenna disconnected, they can still be arcing. Things like that. Who knows? I just don't want to find out. I don't want that to. So. Let me go eat. Oh, house. Yeah, exactly. Where am I now? Tasha, the wire that comes into the house has to be terminated. I have to see what wire to attach it and is where it's cut and bring it into the radio. Yeah. Tasha, everybody is either on cable now or on fiber. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know anybody that's using DSL. Either it's cable, internet, or fiber. Glenn Dancer, 14 gauge Bear or THNN type has given good service for me for 4 years. Yeah, I don't have any spare. If I had, I would. I have some, but I don't have 200 feet of it. I don't. I still have some of it, but I think the longest segment I have for that one, I think is 40 feet because I cut them up for other stuff. So maybe 50 feet. If I remember, I did a loop. I did a loop a few years ago. I did it over here, but I didn't get good results on it, so I took it down. There was the loop with this. I may revisit that in the future. There's a loop with this setup, but I'm gonna revisit that one. I'm even thinking about using the pine tree. Just throw it up on the pine tree because the pine tree right now is taller than the house. It took off this so far. The last month or two, it really took off. It's above the house now, pine tree. So I was thinking about making some kind of loop, like a triangular loop. Maybe use the pine tree, throw it up there, and then. But right now, the end fed is right near, is on the pine tree, kind of. So it's kind of too close to it. So I don't know if it's going to interfere with it or something. Yeah. So Tessa, I believe the central office where it was once getting power has been decommissioned. I'll give it a shot. Oh, okay. And then let me go down here. Yeah, bummer now with all those noise on. Okay, just ready to check. But I just checked out 3600 milliamp to biggest one I saw now. I have to check because I think I saw one that was 3,700 or even 38. I'm not sure. I have to look. I have to check. But I'm definitely gonna get something over 3,000 because that one is 2,000. This one is the two. Isn't there the one that I took that one off my B109? The stock that's 2,000. That's not gonna cut it for this radio. It's not gonna cut it. This thing is a power hungry radio. But yeah, I could also get I'll get a 3-pack because I want to get at least a 3-pack. So that way I could rotate them and because I know that this thing is power hungry. It is power hungry. I guess maybe that too. Why they don't send it with the battery? Because maybe it's up to you'll find out. If they would have shipped it with a 3,500 milliamp battery, the price would have went up more. I guess they're trying to make it as cheap as possible for people to buy it without the battery, and then you decide what battery you want to put in there. In my case, I just swapped it out of this one, put it there. But I definitely want to get a higher capacity battery for that. Yeah, I think that's a consensus now. A lot of people saying 3,500. Jim said 3,600. Tasso Emily 30 is much better solution in the case. Yeah, exactly. But that's another thing. Before I got my MFJ 1886, I was running long wire, and I had an end fed, and I had another wire, and they will always be noisy. Because I did not know about. I never got into loop antenna. Didn't know anything about it until I started watching Oxford, Marriott the Xer, Sender Jagger. They all have Wellbrook. They have a loop antenna. So I'm like, you know what? I need to get a loop antenna. So when I bought the MFJ 1886 loop, that my listening, the radio listening hobby got better, way better. So I started taking down those wires. I said, I don't need this wire no more. I don't need this wire no more because I can do everything with the loop. You see what I mean? So, because it was watching them using the Wellbrook, getting all these transatlantic catches and all that. I'm like, man, I need to get a loop. Of course, I couldn't afford the Wellbrook. It was out of my price range at the time. So I got the MFJ 1886. But yeah, I was after that I was a believer of the loop. Because I was like, how can this loop antenna get so many signals? But it's a different, it's a magnetic and a whole bunch of things and whatever. And the proof is in the pudding. When I bought that loop, I said, man, this is way better than running a long wire. And, you can null it out too and things like that. It's a different type of antenna, A long wire, can you get more gain? Yeah, you can. You get more gain, but you can also get a lot more noise. And, But I was a believer after that. And now the MLA 30 with that little thin metal thing. But when I first when I first saw it I was skeptical about the MLA 30. I was skeptical. I was like, no way the MLA 30 is gonna pick up what my MFJ 1886 pick up. Wrong. It works just as good as the MFJ 1886. Even with the stock. You see? So, I made a believe out of me. I know you got people out there on these forums, they all snobs. Oh, the MLA 30 is junk. It's not junk. It's not junk. Exactly. Marriott DX, rest in peace, Wellbrook. He showed the way with loop antenna. Without him, the MLA 30 would not exist. Exactly. Because remember, the Wellbrook was one of the first commercial. I believe it was one of the first commercial. Yeah, there was a couple of more, but whatever. But for me, when I got into the hobby, I got back into the hobby. That was the one that a lot of people said, you got to get the Wellbrook. You got to get the Wellbrook. It's gonna, you know. And I was like, even though I never got a well broke, still. And then other companies try to duplicate it. You know, they try to duplicate it, whatever. You know, it's always good to have competition. The W6 LVP loop is a good loop too. From what I heard and seen, it's a good loop. It was not for me because I didn't want to pay that much money for, you know, for that to be outdoors with the plastic box, whatever the plastic. I forgot what it was. I wasn't crazy about it. I went with the aluminium or aluminum, what we call it. I wanted to have aluminum loop with, you know. And I made a good choice. I made a good choice. I made a good choice because it kept me in the hobby, and I discovered a lot of stuff, a lot of stations. I learned a lot more about, you know, DXing and all that. It opened up a lot of other things in the hobby. I heard long wave on it, you know, and things like that. So it did open up a lot. Let me see. No, DSL is a lot better, you know, but I don't know anybody around here that has DSL. Jim later check. I don't have any problem with DSL now because now they have higher speeds too. I had DSL. I had DSL for a long time. I had DSL when I was in the Bronx because they had no cable service in my neighborhood for years until right before 2000. Then finally we had cable internet. And I had DSL. I had ADSL. And I had the symmetric. I had asymmetric DSL, which is the one that everybody has. Your upload speed is faster than your download. I mean, your download speed is faster than your upload speed. And then I wound up getting SDSL, which is symmetric. And that one is like, you know, same speed upload, download, because I was thinking about, I was also experimenting with a web server and all that when I lived in the Bronx. And I wanted to host it. Plus, they gave me my own IP address, static IP address. That's, of course, beyond the scope of this. It's more Danny Tech Talk. DSL is it come a long way. DSL is a lot better now. But I had issues with it when I was in the Bronx because of Verizon. When it first rolled out, it was horrible. In my area, it was horrible, DSL service. But then it improved a lot, especially when I moved here. When I moved here, that's what we had at first. We had DSL here. I have DSL from Verizon. It was better here than over there. And now you have that 5G wireless and all that, which that's another thing. Bobby has that. Bobby has I know Bobby has that 5G internet, T-Mobile. So you get a Wi-Fi router. I mean, you know, 5G router connects that, and he streams. I know Bobby is very happy with his. So Bobby has that, Jim. He has the T-Mobile 5G internet home. You can look into that too, and it's very affordable. It's very affordable. Yeah, I think, and that's another thing. I think they are trying to discontinue DSL line because over here, I don't even see ads. It's been like that for years. Over here is Verizon Fios. That's what they're pushing. They're not. The phone companies are pushing fiber. They're not pushing DSL. And the price come down a lot on fiber. It's very affordable now. Very affordable. You can get 500 megabits upload download for under $50. Fiber from Optimum right here. If you want to get 1 gig fiber, under like I'm paying under $70 for 1 gig fiber up and down. It's very affordable. But T-Mobile, I know Bobby has it. He's very happy with it. He had it for quite a while now. But he was having issues. He tried it, and he does live streams. That's what he uses. The latency is very low latency. Because I was thinking about that for him, but he does gaming. Bobby does gaming and live stream with the T-Mobile 5G internet. So you could, ask Bobby about it. He's happy with it. Yeah, so T-Mobile, Jim, I think T-Mobile, you should try it. Yeah, the tower has to be close. Yeah, but 5G, because 5G has to be very close to the tower. If you get normal, like my phone right now, 5G, I have 5G right here. In my phone, 5G. 5G, all bars, 5G. See? All bars. So you get a good 5G signal, that's it. And 5G speed, I forgot how much speed he has. Much better than when I had a cable. When I had cable here, I had the 300 megabits per second package. 5G, I know, I forgot. You get ask Bobby. I remember. I know he did and I know he was way above that. He was a few hundred megabits per second. Because he done in the live stream. The upload speed, I think he had which is plenty for 1080p. I think he had 25, 30 megabit per second, if I remember. I forgot what it was. That's more than enough to do live streaming on 1080. But he does live streams and he does gaming. He plays gaming online. So that's a lot of bandwidth. And he does it with the T-Mobile. Yeah. So okay, he's talking. Yeah. Okay, so okay. James Farley. I have both a long wire and an MLA30 attached to my R5000. I can switch between them. Yeah. That's another thing I need when I'm gonna eventually take one of them down and have a setup just for one of my receivers, because right now they're just sitting here and I want to listen to them sometimes. So I'm leaning toward the R2000. Take that one down to the basement and hook that one up. I can switch. Because sometimes I don't want to use a portable. Sometimes I want to use one of my tabletops and just sit there and listen. Yeah. Yeah, I still have those in a box somewhere in a container. Remember the old filters that you had attached to your phone? Yeah. Yeah, for the DSL. Remember the DX, the only other alternative before the ML30 was the AT86. The W6 LVP, that's the one that I came very close to buying. At that time, because when I got my MFJ AT86 loop, that was the cheapest loop I can buy in terms of price. Because the Wellbrook, over here, the Wellbrook was over $500 total with the shipping and everything. This is before they had the Wellbrook USA shop. So I was looking at least $500. So I was like, I couldn't do it. And then the W6 LVP loop was $300 something total. The MFJ T86 was total. When I paid for it total with shipping and handling was $295. Because it was it was 249, and then the shipping was $50. So yeah, so about $299, $300 total for the MFJ T86. The price went up on that now. Now you saw yesterday. Stephen, he said $377 now total for his. I paid a little, about $300. I think it was $300 total, and that was the cheapest. and I wanted the aluminum because the W6LVP loop, it uses is it LMR 400 as the loop, as the element, and I'm not knocking it because people say it's a very good antenna, but it wasn't for me. I wanted something more durable because it's gonna be up there for years. It's gonna be up there for years. It's gonna be outside for years. It has to go all the elements. Of course, aluminum is a great choice because aluminum doesn't rust. Remember, it's gonna be up there. Winters in New York, summers in New York, and that thing's been up there now 7 years, almost 7 years. Been up there for a while. Is it, the W6LVP loop, I don't think would have lasted that long out there because you got that LMR 400 and you got contacts where water can come in through. The box looked like it was a black plastic box. I wasn't for durability. It was not for me. I went with the MFJ 1886, and I made a wise choice. I made a good choice. And also on the W6LVP loop, I believe the maker, I don't know if it suffers from breakthrough, strong signal breakthrough, whatever. With Jill's, he get he charged you extra for that too, which I didn't like that part either. Which you don't really need that. You could just use one of these. You could easily use one of these to take care of that. I never understood that decision. So you have one for medium wave, block. This is a block. Notch filter or block, whatever we call it. I call it a block. You have one for FM. If your SDR or radio suffers from a lot of AM breakthrough, you put this. I can't read this. Okay, this is the FM one. Come on, focus, bro. Here we go with the freaking. So this is for FM. Come on, bro. Oh my God, my hand is shaking too. That's why. Okay. So you could just put this, and you could, but the W6LVP loop, I guess he puts that inside the loop. So Jill's antenna, he could only listen to shortwave. He can't go down to medium wave on that antenna. He blocked it. I don't know why he did that. I to this day I'm not knocking him on it. I would have never done that. I would have left it all the way down because he offers it, the W6LVP loop. If you want to block out, he has to put that in. I wouldn't have done that. I would have just used this. If you want to block out AM breakthrough, a medium wave band, whatever, you know what I mean, a breakthrough on shortwave, you just put this in between. Get one of these. That's what you have to do basically. Of course, now with the SDR, you have it on the SDR Uno. You can block a medium wave breakthrough, boom, medium wave filter. That's it, block. Before that, for this SDR, for this one, it suffers from breakthrough. You get this. You put it in between. You put it in. This blocks that. Okay, because this, then they had it on the software. Now you have it on the software. This is what you need it. This is FM. I mean, there's an AM block and breakthrough for, if you get signals on medium wave that are strong AM signal, use this. Okay? You use that. Same thing, even if I wanted to, for example, this radio, I could have done that. I could have hooked up the MLA30 to this. If I wanted to listen to shortwave, I could hook up the MLA30 to this and this to the radio. And it probably would have worked well because of this. But I don't use this anymore because SDR, my RSPDX, SDR Uno has the software. It just does it for you on the software. Okay? So the W6LVP loop, the problem with that one is that he had to manually, he charge you extra for that if you want to block it. So his Jill's antenna, I believe he can't go down to the long wave band. It's blocked. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that loop because of that. If you're having breakthrough on that antenna, that's not good for that. So that's why I went with the MFJ. MFJ T60. And he likes the W6LVP loop. But now he has the MLA30, So I made the right choice. Because, how you going to charge somebody extra for that? Just do it or you don't do it. And when I went to the eBay page, I saw it. It said if you want to block, it costs you. And it's not like a $10 up, a $10 or whatever. It was like a $40, $50. It was ridiculous. Now, and that channel was very popular for a while. It was very popular, but it was not for me. And thank God I didn't buy it. It was not for me. And, but let me go back up here. I skipped a whole bunch of stuff here. Okay, you were talking about yourself. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I skipped a whole bunch of stuff. I skipped a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going up to 3 hours now. But it's a lot cooler now. It's a lot comfortable now. Yeah, I'm even drying up a little bit over here. So I'll round it off in 3 hours. It'll be good. I'm getting my watch hours up because I'm going to be on break for a while, and I don't know when I'm going to do live stream. I mean, I'm not. You and I. It's just that I had to bring it because it was under. When I look at my internet, it starts going below a certain threshold. I said, no, I got to bring because I don't want to get demonetized either. That's the other thing. When you get monetized, you have to upload at a certain frequency, a certain time. You cannot go like 2 months without uploading a video. You'll get demonetized. You have to remember that when you get monetized, your channels. And plus, they lower the requirements now. But not for the you can have 500 subscribers, and I think it's 3,000 watch hours a year to get monetized, but not for the ads. That's you need 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours a year for the ads. With 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours now, you can get monetized, but in other words, memberships and super chat. So if you get 500 subscribers and you have 3,000 watch hours a year, you can start getting monetized, at least with super chat, not the ads. That's because the bulk of my earning is through the ads. I don't make enough super chats. Believe me, I wish I did, but I don't. There's people that make a lot of money off of super chats. That's not this guy. The bulk of the earning that I get is through the ads. Okay? It's people that watch the ad. Okay? That's the bulk of it. Very small, tiny percentages. Super chat. I got a couple of members. Thank you, members. That really helps. The members. So those things help. But yeah, now it's 500 subscribers to start doing your own membership and super chat. I forgot to mention that before. So the lower requirement for that. So if you want to get like at least super chat or super thanks. Super thanks. Again, that they could just watch a video, any video on your YouTube, and you always got a thanks button. Somebody could send you a donation just by thanking you. So you don't even need to do a live stream to be, you know, yeah. Yeah, my radio said, yes, I have a bandpass filter for digital radio works well. Yeah. Yeah, they work well. All right, yeah. See? So if you get a lot of FM breakthrough, then use the FM one. FM broadcast. Yeah. I had these for years. I bought these when I was using the RTL SDR. I was using these, and they work well. They work well. They just and of course the AM one, AM 102. It goes up to 2.6 anyway. 2.6 megahertz. From 2.6 megahertz, and no, it blocks it, so you don't get AM breakthrough on shortwave listening music, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, so you guys talking among yourselves there, so I'm not gonna read all that. They just played an Exxon Mobil car battery commercial. Okay. Yeah, well, those ads what pay the bills. What paid the bills for this channel, the equipment. But I'm definitely gonna order that. I'm gonna look into it on eBay, make an offer, see if I can do that. I'm gonna have my post-it notes. I'm gonna take these down. I have to update my description. As you can see, the radio is recording. Let me see if I hear anything. Nothing. As you can see, it's recording. It's been recording. So I'll leave it there for about 24 to 48 hours and see if anything comes up. Let me check the. I gotta. My microphone's over here all the time. I gotta sign up for FM list again because I had an account, but it was inactive, and they deactivated it. So I'm gonna make a new account. Of course, let me refresh this one. DX Maps. And now it's just you guys in Europe. DX Maps. There you go, DX Maps. FM. FMDX right now. You know? If I put Europe, there you go. Yeah, so I'm getting into this. It's fascinating. You know, I want to get to. I see you guys catching FM stations, and so I'm getting into this. I'm a noob. You know, I'm learning. That's why that's a good thing about the hobby. We got a nice community here. You know, this radio right now. As soon as I got this radio, I went on the FM band. I started tuning. I said, "Wow, that station is 40, almost 50 miles away, just with the whip." And I'm like, "It's amazing radio." This radio, I'm gonna go out on the limb. I think this radio is gonna introduce more FMDXs, including this guy. We're always already just experimenting with, but I think this radio is gonna bring more FMDXs to the hobby. This radio right here. Jules was listening to yesterday. He was mentioning about it. He was listening to some station, the low power station, and he was talking about, because Jules doesn't has FMD. When he starts mentioning about FMDX, I'm like, wow, okay. This radio is gonna bring a new group of FMDXs. People that were like, this radio, okay. It's not expensive. It does a great job with the telescoping whip. Has RDS on there. That's gonna bring more FMDXs to the hobby. I just said that. I just went out on a limb and said that, but I think so. You know? Yeah. So 3 hours in the books, 8 people watching. And I'm gonna wrap it up for today. I'm gonna cool off down there. I'm gonna eat some dinner. I'm gonna see what my son wants to go, or maybe I'll go get a sandwich for him or something. I don't know. Yes, 3 hours is good. I have fun. I'm gonna cool off in the basement. And I'm gonna put all these links up on the description. I'm gonna put the BNC mod for Dan Robinson, the Dan Robinson link also because he has an awesome channel, radio reviews. Man Ready DX's channel. So I know Jim was asking about DMR. Man Ready DX has a few videos on that. I'm gonna put his channel in the description, so he can you can watch his DMR setup. And LGR Birds. Just because I like bird watching, I want to put the link to his channel. And I think that's... Oh, and Tyler Bird's FMDX video on this setup. That was my inspiration. So I'm going to put the link to his video on this type of setup. And you can see the catches that he did with this setup. All right? So everybody, thank you for watching. Have a good night, everybody. Stay cool. Stay hydrated. And I'll see you soon, maybe tomorrow. Take care. Good night. Bye-bye.